Hi guys, bonjour mes amis, I'm Booger, welcome aboard. I've got some duck. I love duck. I love lamb, I love duck. It's expensive though. But I found some leg quarters. I had leg quarter duck confit at my sister's house in Montreal. We grilled it. Oh my god, it was so good. But it's a lot of work. But I'm gonna make a nice rub for it, and then we're gonna do a nice little glaze, and we're gonna cook it. First time I think doing duck in the air fryer. You guys ready? Let's go. Chin chin. All right, I'm gonna start by doing a nice little simple rub, and then we're gonna put a nice glaze at the end. So, let me think about this. Okay, here I've got a teaspoon of kosher salt and a teaspoon of this pepper. I'm gonna put the link to where you can get this. That is so beautiful. It's got, let's see. Oh my gosh, can you read that without glasses? Probably not. Hang on. Spices, nutmeg, allspice, ginger, mace, I don't know what that is, and clove, and that's gonna be beautiful for duck, okay? So it's not cheap, but it goes a long way. You don't have to use a lot. But I have a teaspoon of that and a teaspoon of the kosher salt and a teaspoon of smoked hot paprika, which is this. I get it off of Amazon. I'll put a link to that if you're interested. And a teaspoon of thyme. Let me get a little spoon. I'm going to mix that up and I'll be right back. So, I've rinsed them and patted them dry with paper towel because we're going to put duck fat on top of duck. Yes. It's going to be delicious. So make sure they're patted dry. Let me spray some of that. Actually, I'm going to spray it and then put some rub on it a little bit there. Okay. Do the same to the skin side up. Come on now. Work with me. I'm left-handed and I'm using my right hand, so just bear with me. Alright, spray it. I get this on Amazon as well. Where are you at? There you go. It's pretty nice. It's good for potatoes. I'm telling you, it's so good. Alright, so I'm going to leave this on the counter for about 30 minutes and then we'll start cooking it. Alright? You want to let that duck rest a little bit. Have it flown a long way. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Sorry, duck. But anyways, that's perfect amount for that. So, rub that in and let it sit for 30 minutes and then we'll start cooking. I'm going to preheat this a little bit. I'm using the flat pan and putting the grill grate on there. I have a link to a can cooker grill grate that works just fine. It's just 2 pieces. Or this one is from the DeLonghi website. Also, the flat pan is purchased there as well, okay? So let's preheat this, number 4, and the bottom's on. I'm going to do that for about 3-4 minutes, and then I'll show you about 4 minutes. I'm going to leave the bottom on, but I may turn it off because I don't know how much grease this is going to create. And I may just use this for my glaze. I'm not sure yet. Maybe not. I don't know. I want to see how much duck fat comes out of there. But you don't want that duck fat to cook on the bottom too much, so I'll let you know. But so far I'm leaving everything as is. The bottom's on, the top on at 4. If you don't have this air fryer, I have settings under the video description that tells you what number temperature this means. Alright, approximately. Alright, so I'm gonna let you know how long I cook this, get it to the right temperature, and I'll be back. While that's cooking, I turned off the bottom burner because you can hear the sizzling in the back. I just want to see how much grease I get out of that. That's the only purpose in it. Alright. So, I've got a 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar here, and I'm going to squeeze a half of a big lemon in there. This is the glaze. Okay. So, it's about a good hefty tablespoon of that. And I'm going to put the same amount of honey. I'm going to use this honey that a friend of mine, Tango Joe, sent me from Tango Spice Company. He doesn't sell this, but I found it on Amazon. Mike's Hot Honey. Why not, right? You can use regular honey, but I'm going to put a tablespoon of that in there. That's going to make our glaze a little thicken and shiny. So I'm going to mix that up, and I'll show you when I start basting it. It's about 15 minutes in. Let me check the temperature of this. Always invest in an handheld thermometer. Let's see here. I'll try not to hit the bone here. 115. Okay, we're trying to reach 165. So it's looking pretty good. I'm going to lower the temperature. There's some grease down there, which is nice. I'm going to lower the temperature because it's already as dark as I want it. And just put some of this glaze in there because I think I got about 10 more minutes to go. I'm guesstimating. And I'm gonna baste that a couple more times, but turn it down to 3 and the bottom's off. All right, we'll be back. All right, you guys, that was about 27 minutes total. It reached over 165 degrees. Make sure you reach that temperature. It looks good, right? I basted it about probably 3-4 times. Beautiful. Yum. All right. Tom's not crazy about duck, so this will be my taste test. It's still kind of hot. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Ooh, yes. Mmm. That's delicious. Mmm. From the seasonings to the glaze, it's beautiful. Mmm. Love it. The only thing I would change, excuse me, be right back. Let me finish my bite. Okay, the only thing I would change, at first it's like a little bit too salty. So a little less salt, but that's about it. It's not too salty, but to me it's just a little bit. So cut that down to a ½ teaspoon. Leave the pepper and all that stuff alone. The thyme, that glaze is beautiful. It doesn't taste like overly balsamic vinegary, if you want to put it that way. I love it. It's beautiful. Well, there you go, guys. If you want to cook some duck in the old air fryer, there it is. Thanks for shopping. Bye-bye.